All right. With any luck, we'll finish off episode 4 today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. See how we do.
Let's get Van Zeeks off.
Ooh, fuck.
Let's get Van Zeeks. Operation
Which
Get
gives
Van
us
Zeeks off.
Hate
3
that.
weeks. 3
Why-
weeks to
why?
complete episode 5.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because after this,
Phrasing.
you're heading to Australia in 3 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have 3
You're
Mondays
gonna
after
leave
this.
us.
I will be very sad if I
We gotta
Don't finish.
speedrun it then.
but
No
I guess it's fine.
nonsenses.
Counting
No
the stream
nonsense.
for
Yeah,
4
but if
streams
we didn't have any
to
nonsense,
go.
it wouldn't be fun, would it? So
Yeah, true.
I feel sorry for Ace Attorney speedrunners, if they exist.
Just like rapid clicking.
There's no way they could press a simulator. Anyway,
Yeah.
thank you, Suzato,
Barclay Prison.
to Barclay Prison. To
Let's
ask,
fucking go.
we're going to ask Barry Caden some
Oh,
questions.
barricading.
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 I've gotta do me
Because
really stupid.
What was yours?
essentially we need to find out what name we got happened 10 years ago.
Scotland time.
Indeed.
Oh, is it going to be a conspiracy? That bird is
Of
way
course
too
it's going to
small
be a
for that
fucking
cage.
conspiracy.
The bird is way too small for the cage.
Yeah,
The cage is way too small for the bird. There you go.
that's the one. Yeah.
I did wonder.
I liked the original. I thought that was, some kind of commentary.
No. Just me getting my words mixed up.
No. No.
Now he's going to turn around.
Oh god,
I
I
love
forgot
how-
how to do this accent. I'm so bad at it.
I love how the tie for the back of his waistcoat
Yeah, it is
is
great.
the bars on a prison window.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's a great. Because it's great.
Terrible.
Oh, I see.
Hold
It
on,
is a
hold on.
great.
It's great.
Oh, I don't have-
G-R-A-T-E. Woohoo!
Hey,
Nice.
Awful.
I don't have
Terrible.
access to the sound bar. Hold on.
Oh,
Hang on.
I know what you want to
No,
do.
don't.
Wait.
Someone do it for me.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait. Thank God. Wait.
There we go.
Thank
Hey.
you.
That- that-
Thank you. I'm here all the next 3 weeks.
Nice. Okay. Oh god, I've got
Alright,
to do this
Worth.
fucking accent. Scotland. There we go.
Davy Jones.
Davy fucking Jones.
Spanner.
Yeah.
Fuck Death. Jack Sparrow.
Back again.
Obviously, just like spit slightly less than Bill Nye because, it's gross.
Spit away my fucking word.
He had to spit all those tentacles in his mouth.
This is true.
It's like having a hair in your mouth, but much, much worse.
Yeah.
and a lot more slimy.
Oh,
It's just
no.
like calamari.
Oh, no.
That's why he was cursed. That's like the
It's
main part of the
calamari.
curse.
Yeah.
Calamari face.
Calamari.
Constant calamari face.
Unhealthy obsession with calamari.
Hmm
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
We were going to speedrun.
Hang on. Oh, back again, are you?
Nice. Good.
Very good.
I was
Yeah.
hang on.
Beautiful.
Yes. Hello.
Turn around. Do your turnaround animation. Yeah.
What the fuck is up, Kyle?
Everyone's cheering.
Down.
Woo!
Thank you kindly. I've heard all about your investigations. I read the report just now.
Who the fuck is reporting on us?
You found me, did you?
Yes, luckily.
Well, Larry doesn't work here no more, so your case is now to do with Barclay. But wouldn't you like you to get the wrong idea about that? What a phone.
You right?
I accidentally called Mum.
Oops.
I don't know how I managed that.
Of course, yes.
Oh god, she's
Mr.
calling
Officials.
back. Hang on.
Mr. Vigil stopped working here 10 years ago now, so
Oh no. Hold on.
Oh yeah, Iris is here.
She is.
Came along.
Mum says hi.
Hi, Rips
Hi.
Mum.
hello.
She called me back.
Hello.
But yeah, sorry.
It's
Managed to
alright.
do that.
It's alright.
Anyway, carry
On me.
carrying on. Sorry.
It is you as it happens.
It's you, Bab. It's you, Bab.
Oh yeah, it is. Hang on. Yes, we've seen the dismissal notice, haven't we? He was given a chop.
Well,
Not literally.
Phrasing.
Hey, Kimmer. You came very well. So,
You like some biscuits, did he?
you got
Fuck
cut
off.
off.
how the fuck? No. Where did I get cut off?
You can.
So, how about a wee handcuff biscuit?
Oh.
Oh, you really are like little handcuffs. And as hard as irons, too.
You gotta dunk him.
So, what's brought you down here today?
Well, there's something else we'd like to ask you about, actually.
Is that so?
Not the crunch with every single fucking voice
Crunch.
line. So you sell.
Oh, I think you might cut out.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I might not be close enough. We believe there might have been a document that disappeared from Genshin Asugi's cell. I think it's been called the Asugi Papers or something.
Doggy paper.
Did I no say? Gregson's death is now to do with things that might have happened at Berkeley.
This is a separate investigation, don't worry.
Leave the past in the past, laddie. Let's not footer about with relevant details. Took me everything not to say fuck there.
His expressions changed completely. We're clearly onto something here.
Hmm.
To escape. Or escape, even.
Ooh. I think the beginning cut out. I just heard the word
Ah,
escape.
fuck's sake, hang on. That murderer's execution and the whole miserable escape. They were Barclay's darkest hour, eh? Shock and embarrassment.
Because the convict had a collaborator on the prison staff, you mean?
Aye, for shame. The coroner confirmed the death of the man after his execution. Court life.
Ooh. Me sign.
Bum bum bum.
And my chief warden at the time, Vigil, who was in charge of the whole affair. But Mr. Vigil says he didn't know anything about it. The rascal wouldn't say otherwise. More handcuffs? How could I say no? You can never have too much money when you don't.
Hang on.
Oh,
Blink twice if you need help.
there we go.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Sorry, my mouth is full of leaves.
When Mr. Vigil was handed his dismissal notice as a result of what had happened, he was so despairing, he jumped out of your office window, didn't he?
Shit, did he?
Yeah.
He didn't like to see Yeah, but that's just Vigil trying to get out of it.
Holy shit, man.
Do you know Frankie would may have jumped from the shock of his crimes being exposed, eh? I do.
Yikes.
You would nay say otherwise, though, would you?
Of course. I can't shun all responsibility myself. I shouldn't have let him deceive me.
Alright, Scottish Javert.
Was on about a loaf of bread or something. Just fucking singing all the time. I wasn't going to get involved with that.
Nonsense.
Actually, there's barely anybody that kens what we know at the time now. The Greg's having been murdered, and Dr. Scythe forbidden from having any visitors.
No visitors. Someone obviously doesn't want her giving anything away.
Hmm.
Well, we're not going home empty-handed. I wouldn't dream of sending you packy when out, Kimmer. Here, take a handcuff or two. That does not make it better. Well, if you're ready to say no, I want to become an email. I suppose if there's anybody who might still keen about what happened, it'd be at last from the forensic division. Maria Gori. Almost read that's Maya.
Maya?
Maria Gory.
Aye, Say's daughter. Didn't he have no more? Just the one. But the wee Baron's fold in her mum's foot. You didn't even over a scalpel in her hand.
More women in SEND.
We love a woman in STEM.
I love that this implies that somewhere in that family tree, someone named Scythe has married someone named Gory.
That's a good point.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it
Who?
was me, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, creepy little bug gal.
Had to be sort of like English, you know. Mama, what is this?
Ah. But where did she spring from? And did she just call the doctor Mama?
It was a few months ago. I don't actually mind a flashback like that.
Yeah, actually, I don't remember. No.
Dr. Scythe's daughter, Maria Gory. We could do with talking to her. So, she's Dr. Scythe's daughter, but her surname is Gory?
There's some family history, I'm sure, but I didn't know any ins and outs of it. She grew up watching her mum working with the bodies of the folk who died in strange circumstances, and decided to do the same with her own life. I understand it myself.
Oh, sorry. Perhaps she was driven by a deep respect for her mother?
Perhaps. Anyhow, she was in charge of Greg's autopsy, I believe.
Right. And the coroner responsible for this incomplete report.
Someone told me about once that the wee lassie always loved stories about cutting up bodies. There's even a rumour she used to listen to the funeral marches a lot. Like,
Someone's made that up.
she's real fucked, that's what I'm saying.
Well, then perhaps her mother might have told her about the autopsy from the case 10 years ago.
Aye, so there's a fighting chance at least. After all, it was a life-changing case for all of us.
We really need to speak to Miss Gory herself about this, I think. Well, thank you very much.
Not happy about any part of this. You hear me? I'm not happy. Took years for Londoners to finally forget the whole Professor business. Can you not give up on this, laddie? Stop asking pointless questions.
They're not
I'm
pointless to
sorry.
me.
I don't like dredging up these painful memories for everyone.
Can you not just stay away now? Leave me alone until you come back here. Eh?
Unfortunately, we still have one talk topic left. So.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's.
Sorry, pal.
How'd you come to Kane about that, laddie? There's so many folk even there in the prison. There are those papers.
Ah, well, I can't tell him, Mr. Vigil told me.
I'm afraid our sources must remain confidential, sir.
Yes.
We've been led to believe the papers are actually a last will and testament. Is that right? The professor's, or rather, Genshin Asogi's.
Aye, that's right. You're well informed, Jimmy.
It's
Yes.
Junosuke, actually.
Oh yes, Jimmy. That's a famous
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Japanese
Jimmy!
Jimmy. Jimmy.
Jimmy!
Jimmy.
So is that the end of the silent treatment?
Yes.
But even after the convict's execution, it mysteriously vanished from his cell, didn't it?
Yeah, there's no. You're off clock there. I think you didn't get your facts straight. It was there in the cell, exactly where it should have been.
Oh? Not what we heard elsewhere.
Sus.
Let me just have a wee poke around in here. I'm sure I can find it. Aye, here you are. See?
The last will and testament of Genshin Asogi. Written with a calligraphy brush.
Of course I can read the words of those Japanese squiggles. Mine it says he leaves all his worldly possessions to his son in his homeland.
Yes, that's correct. That's the gist of it.
So these are the Asogi papers.
Aye, of course they are. Papers written by Asogi and they databases. There's no mystery here, laddie. That's your lot.
Methinks the warden doth protest too much.
As per.
After all the Stramisha, like, what's a sleep?
Good lord.
That's a few words there.
Yeah. After all the Stramasha, the slay sort of an execution.
Oh, nicely done.
Thank you. We sent the man's possessions back to his clan in Japan. That was the end of it.
That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
That's where I'm going.
I think we ought to make a record of this, Mr. Naruhodo, just in case.
Are you fucking mocking the accent?
No.
Yeah!
No.
Last one testament of Genshin Asogi. And this visual claims disappeared. So Asogi described it as the only weapon I have left.
One thing before you go on your way, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, yes?
Those papers are not to do with Gregson's.
Sure.
I'd prefer it if you did name me mention of them outside this office. Or rather, I would may just prefer it. Consider it an order from the highest level of our government.
Ooh.
I understand.
Government corruption!
Cool.
Can we look at the papers?
Yeah.
We don't have them.
Oh, well, they're here in the court record at least.
Yeah.
I, Genshin Asogi, hereby request that upon my death, any and all material possessions and wealth belonging to me in London be delivered to my son Kazuma Asogi in the Empire of Japan. It is a deep sadness that I accept my fate in this foreign land and the knowledge that I will never see my homeland or family again. But I regret nothing about my chosen path. If that's his final weapon, I think the implication here is that there's something that he gave to Kazuma that was in the possessions that got carted back to London. Or carted back to Japan, I should say.
And so that's someone that's like he's got something essentially that would prove his innocence.
You know what occurs to me? I
What's
know
that?
This is just me conditioned to how Ace Attorney games work at this point.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I
We'll
wonder if it's something to do with the katana.
Yeah, that's what I was
Ooh,
thinking.
maybe.
And
Just
that's
the
why
two swords.
Kazuma was so insistent to have it back.
Yeah.
That makes sense, wouldn't it?
It does, because that's something that was definitely passed down to Kazuma.
Yeah. Mr. Two Swords Kazuma.
That's why he's got two swords on, right?
Yeah.
Two Swords Kazuma!
Should we go chat to him?
Yeah, sure, let's go. Oh, time to go into deep voice mode.
Have
Whoa.
permission now. Let's pay Kazuma-sama a visit.
Woo.
Who is there?
Oh my god.
Kazuma.
Contemplating.
I know, I look sexy. I'm sorry. I thought it wouldn't be long before you paid me a visit, Minosuke.
I miss your hairband, bro.
Yeah,
I
we
know.
almost there, man.
He's wearing it around his neck.
I was about to say,
Oh,
it's his cravat
fire.
now.
Yeah.
It's a sad thing is what that is.
I was right about what I said, wasn't I?
Oh no, what did you
Sorry.
say?
You have all the makings of a great defense line.
Oh.
Well, I always believed that you'd fulfill your dream of advocating in the British courts. I just never imagined for 1 second that it would be as a prosecutor.
Seeing you stand in a foreign courtroom, so gallantly realizing your dream, Kazuma-sama. I'm truly happy for you.
And I am truly thankful to you, Judicial Assistant Mikadella. Minosuke. I always thought it'd be fun for you and I to shake up the British legal system. Yeah.
A lot of mixed messages going on here.
This isn't quite how we envisioned it, but I suppose it's just another twist of fate. I did really imagine us having a legal wedding and occasionally just, just getting like gay marriage past like a century early. It's fine, I guess. It's fine.
I've learned a lot of things during my time in London. About how Susato-san's father was himself a visiting student here once, along with Judge Goku. And about what happened with your father.
Then you'll have no difficulty understanding why I had no choice. Why I had to find a way to get to Britain as a visiting student myself.
I want to hear it from you, Kazuma.
As you wish, Runosuke.
Mm.
Get full named, bitch.
Something I just absolutely adore about the narrative of the past couple of cases is how, or actually not the past couple of cases, this case, is how Ryunosuke is basically having to try and reconcile his ideal of Kazuma with who Kazuma actually is.
Hmm.
Because for the past, year or two, he's been kind of going out there as an attorney in court with this ideal of Kazuma, the defense lawyer, in his head. But now so much of the ideal has been stripped back because of how hell-sent he is about what happened 10 years ago. Ryunosuke is kind of having to try and peel it back even more, really, because he knows that there's something even deeper that's kind of mired under all the trauma and the lack of information.
Hmm. Yeah. It's like,
Wow.
How much did you really know about him before?
Ooh.
You can
Pre-made Baldur's Gate characters. Yeah. Sorry.
What a choice!
I can look
Wondered
at
where you were
everyone's
going.
stats.
It's getting on a year now since what happened on the SS Buria.
SS Buria gaze.
We were heading across the oceans from Japan to Great Britain when a bizarre series
Interesting.
series
A buzz.
coincidences
How does that
Like,
typo? How does that happen? How does a typo like
It's
that
a
happen?
long fucking game, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, a series of unfortunate events.
Yeah, serious.
I found him.
who
The twink.
The twink?
Asterion.
Yes.
What are you even doing? I'm curious.
You can build characters on the D&D app, whatever the fuck it's called.
D&D Beyond.
That's the one. And if I
Oh.
just create, if I just create the boy,
The
I think
boy?
it
You're-
pre-rolls everything.
Oh dang!
Strength -1.
Nice.
Oh, I need this extraordinarily slutty.
All these are actually pretty good stats. Let's see the cantrip. Man, Andy's got a bonus against being charmed. Jesus Christ. +5 to dexterity? Jesus Christ. +7 for sleight of hand and +7 for stealth. Oh my fucking god.
That's a bunch.
And minor illusion cantrip? Jesus, man.
I
And he's-
thought I'd lost my best friend forever.
Sorry.
Serious moment here, guys.
I must have been unconscious for a long time. When I awoke, I was lying on a bed. It was a narrow little room. It was a posy of flowers, but it took me a little while to realize I was in a cabin, a ship. I slipped out of the room and headed up to the deck.
Were you already suffering from amnesia at that point?
Yes. I didn't know what had happened or where I was. It was just this voice in my head. You have something to do. Something no one else can know.
Bum, bum, bum.
Go to Great Britain. The task awaits you there.
Sorry.
You alright?
It's not like go to Terabithia or go to Tin Nog or something like that. It's
Great Britain!
Great
Yes,
Britain.
Great Britain. Britain's quite a big country. Do you want anywhere specific? Britain!
Yes, Britain. That shithole.
Ah!
Aaron, check your mustards. Okay, carry on, everyone.
What was the calling? I couldn't refute you even. I'm just gonna stop there, man.
God damn it.
He's got 10 whole hit points.
Congrats. I love it.
Yes.
Oh, I've even got that anyway.
Out on deck, I saw that I was on a huge steamship. We were docked in a large port.
Oh, sorry. Fuck you for sending me that TM rip. Jesus Christ. Fucking jump scare.
Literally, I was just scrolling Instagram and that came up, and as
Good
you were talking about it, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Right. Oh my god.
They're
It must-
far too horny for it.
Jesus Christ.
It must.
I'm trying so hard, man.
Oh, God.
God. Right.
It must have been Hong Kong.
Yes, it must have been. Presumably just before they were due to carry your body off the ship.
I have no idea of the situation, but I did have the feeling that this was in some way my last chance. So I concealed myself from the disembarking and passengers and went ashore. And I disappeared in the crowded streets of that foreign port city. So I could plan my onward journey to Great Britain.
Wow.
Just under a year ago, all the past memories lost to me, I was left behind in Hong Kong. Everything was foreign to me. The sights, the sounds, the smell. Truly as it was.
I think you cut out for your head reeling.
Motherfucker. My head reeled. I was truly at a loss. Realized now, I'd escaped as a dead man, with nothing but the clothes on my back. No money, of course.
Oh, how terrifying for you.
Luckily, though, I have 2 feathers in my cap.
One being your knowledge of English, I suppose.
That's right. On the back of that, I was able to pick up some work as a deckhand on a cargo ship. Eventually, after going countless ports, I finally arrived at Dover. It must have been some 3 months ago now.
Your formidable tenacity of purpose showing itself again.
I'm a stubborn bitch.
I mean, the man had lost his memory and had literally nothing to his name. But he still managed to make his way to London on the opposite side of the world.
Of course, I had no idea where I'd have to get that.
So, how did you end up becoming Lord Van Ziek's apprentice then?
That can only be called an extraordinary stroke of luck, really. You see, I was stopped at the border because I had no papers. If you know anything about Britain, you know there's shit about illegal immigrants. They took me straight to Scotland Yard. And by sheer coincidence, Long Strong was in to return the meeting. Long Strong.
Long, strong heart.
Long,
He's
strong.
Long strong.
He's got to get the friction on heart.
Oh dear.
That does not feel like a coincidence to me.
Yeah, that's fishy as fuck.
That's when the second feather in my cap came into play.
Oh, would that have been your knowledge of the law?
Yes. If the screen would play in the third. Yes, exactly. Lord Strongheart was curious that I had an intimate knowledge of British law. He took me back with him to the Supreme Court and assigned me to the prosecutor's office.
It's that easy to get a
How you
job as a
get job.
prosecutor.
Right, no. You're like in England, murder is a crime, and they bring you straight to the prosecutor's office.
And then, 9 days ago, you finally got your memory back after the trial involving Trevor.
I was a vigilante for a while as well. It's silly.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Let's talk about Genshin Impact.
Yeah, Genshin.
I know absolutely nothing about Genshin Impact.
Mood as fuck.
Ever since I first met you at Yume, you talked about your dream.
Oh, there it's.
He's so small!
While my wilderness escape, I was chosen as a visiting student and made my way to Great Britain one.
Look at him, he's so cute! I can't believe this is emo cousin.
Did you know the entire time about what had happened to your father here?
"16 years ago."
Oh, he's so cute!
I see
Oh.
the mysterious wind
resemblance.
runs in the family.
Yeah. He just,
Just kind of follows us. It's weird, honestly. My father left me on that exciting trip to Great Britain. I was just a boy.
When you
Took
were
a
a young
photograph
boy,
of
your
me
father took you into the city, did he?
to see him watching that. We took a photograph together the day before his departure. My last memory of him. Oh, shit, little mustache. Let's go.
Huh?
And what I remember most about my father is his unswerving sense of justice. Six years after he left, a gentleman called at our family home. He told me that Genshin, my father, had been taken ill in England and passed away.
That's one word for it.
Hmm.
Ill with the death of being a murderer. It was Professor Mikitoma, your father, Susato-san.
Oh my.
Ever since then, the professor was very good to me. He even helped to fund my university education. I'll be forever in his debt. But, nevertheless, I just couldn't bring myself to believe what he told me.
Oh.
And one day, a letter arrived at our house from Britain. There was no indication of the sender, so I opened it, assuming it was from an old acquaintance of my father. What I read in the letter changed my entire life.
What did it say?
It said that my father had been the mass murderer, and the writer cursed the Asogi name.
No.
Fucking
No.
rude,
Was
Jesus.
that line or you? Yeah.
As a result of that letter, I found out what had been hidden from me all those years.
Fucking rude, Jesus.
Yeah.
Who fucking wrote that?
Who did it? I'm gonna kill them.
Presumably the letter was sent from a relative of one of the victims. If whoever it was had been a member of the judiciary, he could have been present at the closed trial. The letter revealed that my father had been sentenced to death, executed for being a killer.
I'm so sorry you had to find out that way.
I imagine the British government did its very best to silence whoever sent that letter. But someone who knew the truth and couldn't bear the resentment was always going to be a problem.
But still, it could have been written by anyone. Why would you believe such a thing?
Pardon me.
There was a newspaper cutting included with the letter. It was the first I'd ever heard of the professor's terrible killing spree.
Pardon me, sorry.
Has he?
Well,
Sorry?
what did my father have to say about the letter?
No, of course she didn't.
I
You
couldn't
dumb
bring myself
fuck.
to show it to you, because I'm fucking stupid.
What? Why not?
Because he deliberately concealed the truth from me by telling me my father was taken by a fatal illness. It couldn't have been easy for him. And he'd done it out of consideration for my feelings. So instead, I showed the letter to Judge Tikoku.
Ah, to the other visiting student.
He faltered for the briefest of moments, but then he just laughed the letter off. But in that moment, I saw it on his face.
He was a homosexual.
God's sake.
He was undeniably shocked. I mean, also a homosexual, but we knew that about 5 years prior.
And also a homosexual.
Shaken momentarily, before recovering his poise. A year later, my bereaved mother succumbed to the strain of grief, and she too passed away. That's when I made up my mind that one day, without fail, I would cross the seas to Britain and seek the truth for myself. The truth about my father, Genshin Asogi. And I wouldn't let anyone stand in my way.
Oh, Kazuma-sama.
There you go, you've heard my tragic backstory.
No, it's
Mhm.
not.
What we learned today in court turned things completely on their head. It was an impressive piece of work. You know,
Mm.
Lord Van Zeeks isn't the Reaper, you know. I almost don't want to believe it myself. But it turns out that Inspector Gregson himself, the victim, was.
it's clear that the inspector was behind the Reaper's activity all along.
What? You mean you knew?
The real question is, who's been giving orders to the inspector?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Baruch Van Zeeks is a real one.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I have a fucking grudge.
You come so close to the proper heart of the matter.
Yes,
And then you just take a proper 90-degree left away from it.
Years ago, it was him who decided my father must be a mass murderer and sent him to his grave.
No, he was merely seeing that justice was done as the law dictates. He's not to blame.
Ultimately, it's people who condemn people. The law is just a tool that they use to do it. Oh, snaps. And when a man condemns another, he must take responsibility for his actions. Of course he must. But I know for certain that my father would never have taken another man's life.
Kazuma.
On the contrary, my father's life was taken by the Reaper. I mean, duh. But, you know.
Hmm. Okay.
All right, well, fair enough.
I think. Do we need to show him something? I think rings a vague
Maybe.
bell. in my
Maybe we
head.
should show him the thingy, the last will and testament.
I don't know what good that will do, but sure.
I don't know.
Did
Maybe.
you get all your dad's things? Oh.
Oh, no.
Kazuma, what do you make of this?
I did want to see it.
Muslim lawyers and prosecutors should discuss that with the courtroom. So it seems you're still confused by the situation.
Damn.
Don't be a bitch.
I'm going to be a bitch. That's what I'm making.
I feel like we do have to present something though.
Yeah, feels like it.
What have
I
we?
get
What
the
have we? What
feeling
else have
my
we
friend's
got?
always going to have the edge over me, isn't he?
What else have we got, lads?
Identification, pocket watch, victim, photograph.
Man, we have all sorts of shit in here.
Got the autopsy report.
Yeah, let's show him that. Yes.
This came up in the
Nice.
trial, didn't it? As something a little dubious, I mean. The fact that no time of death was recorded on Inspector Gregson's autopsy report.
Yes. There were some unexpected turns in the courtroom. Yeah. The suggestion you came up with certainly took everyone by surprise. The idea that the victim died the previous day at some other location, quite simple.
Well, considering when the pocket watch had stopped and the scorch marks on the candle, it's certainly a distinct possibility. The evidence and the scene both point to it.
To be honest, it bothered me too. I'm not just saying that. I'm sponsoring you. So we paid a visit to the autopsy room.
Oh, I.
The coroner responsible wasn't there, but I got a name. It's Dr. Gore.
If it wouldn't trouble you, Kazuma-sama, we'd very much like to speak with the coroner too.
Of course. The last thing I want is for anything to be brushed under the carpet.
An
The
ally.
carpet.
Scotland Yard's autopsy laboratory is behind Lowgate Cemetery.
Oh, let's go.
Lowgate Summit. By Berkeley Prison, you mean?
You know it, do you? The prison where my father was incarcerated. And robbed of his life.
He's a little smile, wasn't
I will
he?
bring it into every fucking sentence.
Kazuma-sama,
He spent however many years keeping it a secret. And now he can't help but bring it up all the time.
It's like I need to sort of. It's a sort of like a dam spill out. He's just sort of spilled out.
Well, thank you. We'll pay a visit to the laboratory later. We'll pay a visit to the laboratory later today.
All right, let's fucking
Maybe-
go.
Maybe right now?
These fucking rooms.
Let's go.
Did I catch?
Sorry, yes. I just didn't press the button.
I want to thank you.
What for?
For this. You safeguarded the soul of the Asogi clan.
Fucking love this theme.
Such a vibe.
Well, it is a famous sword that's been in your family for generations. My only slight regret is that I never got the chance to draw it before I returned it to you.
Grandma is said to have been forged when I matched it the swordsman during the Sengoku Warring States period. I come from a long lineage of warriors, many of whom were expert swordsmen.
Well, then you're a chip off the old block, I'd say.
Oh.
Stop flirting with me, God. This blade color is a symbol of the Asogi's clan honor. I am bashing you over the head with the fact that this is important to my family. Apparently, one of my father's apprentices even took the blade's name for a surname.
Oh, yes. The Von Karma thing.
Oh!
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a nice little Karuma. There we go, yeah.
Karuma.
Karma. It does sound formidable, that's for sure.
I think Karuma May is Franziska's Japanese name. If I remember correctly.
16 years ago, when my father was a visiting student here in London, he had this sword for all of his son. Which is why it means so much to me. I have it by my side again now.
He's smiling.
Oh,
Look at you. Yes, man.
oh, baby.
And that is all thanks to you.
I mean, Genshin had it when he was here in London.
Yes, I'm telling you that this is the only thing I have. My father's that he had in London. That
Okay.
it was should have said that he passed away. You get it now. You get it, yeah. You get it, yeah.
Yep.
Don't. Oh, by golly, I wonder where those fucking papers are.
Oh, I wonder.
I guess we'll never know.
They could be anywhere.
Well, I mean, we know where the papers are. Just don't know what
Yeah, they're not
else
pockets for
could
some
be
reason.
going on.
It was an honor.
No. I have preparations to make for tomorrow. Perhaps I've said a little too much.
Kazuma, you've changed.
Of course I did. You expect me to stay the same? No, that's it. I haven't changed. It's you who's changed. I mean, it's rich coming from someone who's just changed outfit and style entirely.
I'm exactly the same, Renosuke. What are you talking about? I've always looked like this.
I've always had this theme song.
Yeah, definitely.
I can completely understand your resentment of Lord Van Zieks, given what happened. But the fact is, those events in this case are, well,
Unrelated? Is that what you want to say?
Yeah.
How can you be so sure?
what do you mean?
Never mind. That man is the Reaper. And it's for that reason that the Inspector was killed. I'm going to prove as much in court tomorrow, by whatever means necessary.
I can't let you do that, Kazuma.
I know you'll do what you have to as a lawyer. But I'm sure I don't need to tell you that I won't be taking any prisoners in the courtroom.
I would expect nothing less.
Until tomorrow, in the Old Bailey.
Well, the tension.
Oh,
Alright,
is
look.
fucking it's sexual tension here.
It's
It's killing me.
quite
Jesus
high.
Christ.
Yikes.
Boys, just get a fucking room. Jesus.
Let's go to the forensics. We have been, yeah.
We were last
Yeah.
case.
Last
We
case,
did,
Yeah, last.
Let's go.
Oh, it looks a
Oh,
bit
it's
different.
Ooh.
Oh, I like it. It's cute.
Oh,
It's like she's
decorated.
decorated it for
Also-
Halloween.
Yeah, it's cute now. I also think it's very funny that this episode of Disaster Lawyers is Oops or Ripley.
Yeah.
He just ended up like he went from having no characters to all of the characters.
And it's always the ones that are like got the worst voice to do. So I've had my voice in like grab mode for like
And
5 minutes.
poor G has just not been here at all.
Yeah. G's been muted for like half an hour.
I'm sorry, baby. Well, Shrooms will come back. He'll come back at some
Shrooms
point.
will return.
He's been disguising himself as various pieces of furniture as we've been.
We need
as
some
we've been
twin
walking
towers.
around.
Oh, he'll be
Oh,
back.
okay.
That sounded very threatening.
That is very ominous.
Oh, he'll be back.
He'll be back.
He'll
Someday.
be back.
He'll
Soon you'll see.
It's cool, man.
I tried the rest. This
Tough.
place really is creepy, isn't it?
You okay, Ash?
Yes, no, I'm fine.
Well, being a dead room is probably full of spirits of the dissected.
But actually, there's a rather pleasing scent of roses in the air.
Oh no.
Smells nice.
Well,
Let me...
being a dead room, the governor probably needs a bolt scent like that to mask the odor of death.
This is hard
Look,
to
she says
know.
this with a smile on her face.
Yikes.
She's 8.
I'm 10, you motherfucker.
Oh, 10, excuse me. Okay.
I'm 11, so shut the
And
fuck
a
up.
half.
What's up?
Iris. Do you think we could change the subject? Well, that's
Oh
not
god,
creepy
that's
at
the worst
all.
sound you want to hear.
No, it is not.
It's just a skeleton. It's fine, guys. It's fine.
It's the Scissor Man from the Crocodile series.
What was that?
Just be quiet.
Ah,
I'm streaming.
Dr. Corey?
She's playing Minecraft.
Oh, good grief.
What?
I just earlier today I watched You and My Mummy, the Doctor Who episode.
Oh yes.
That noise before.
I was sharpening my tools. I'd be dead meat if I didn't keep a perfectly clean edge on them.
Right.
Fucking yikes, my dude.
When following the collagen fibers in the dermis, an expertly sharpened scalpel cuts like cheese. Would you like a demonstration?
That's not a
I would like a
scalpel.
demonstration with a scalpel.
No, that's not a scalpel. Yeah, that's a
Not the
that's a
bloody
cleaver.
meat cleaver that you have in your hand.
Iris. Iris.
Iris, no! Iris, no!
Iris, yes.
I think you. Excellent.
Huh? No, I wouldn't do nicely at all. I mean, maybe some other time.
There we go.
She's legitimately
Sorry.
disappointed. Was that a tut? Well, I came here to ask questions, so.
That's very threatening. Fucking hell.
We have actually met before. I'm a lawyer, if you remember.
No,
Don't-
not yet.
Yeah, we did kind of put your mum in jail.
What?
So Mum said, wasn't to cut you open. She's so strict about it.
Well, good. Dr. Scythe has some scribbles, at least.
It's just all me. I'm so sorry.
Oh dear. It looks like she's not interested in talking to us. For the time being, anyway.
Oh, guess we gotta come back later then.
For the time being? You mean until we die? No, that's a way off.
Mm.
Sorry, but I wasn't planning on dying anytime soon.
No one ever
Give you 5
does.
minutes.
Why was that both of us threatening at the same time? Touch. Can't touch on the mic. It doesn't work.
Surely there's some less drastic way of making her listen.
Show it, maybe?
Show her the purport, yeah.
Show that.
Give that a try. Dr. Gory.
Take a look.
Dr.
And I know
Gory.
it's you, you know.
God damn it, I can't play it. Dr. Gory, we actually came here to ask you about this.
Have a look.
He was very good.
Good. Sorry?
His skin is not able
What the
and
no,
very
what?
little.
No. Gross.
His joints dislocated easily, and his muscle tissue was a pleasure to work.
Okay.
It's giving, you know that one scene from the Magnus Archives that people are always redoing, the cosplayers are always redoing on TikTok.
What?
Oh yeah.
I have no, I haven't listened to it at all, so I have no idea what the character's name is. You know, the one where they're on about.
Oh, is it?
I haven't got a voice box. I had to steal
Yeah,
this
that one. Nickelodeon.
It's giving that character.
Yeah. Surprisingly, she's not the flesh one that would fit this.
We can skip those details.
Yeah, that was our friend.
But there is one thing about the report that's caught my attention. You don't seem to have recorded a time of death.
Now you're fucked up.
Gasp.
Oh,
She has a face.
That's not my fault.
she does have a face.
Oh gosh, she's a goth girl.
She's good.
Oh, that made me jump.
Then please, tell us what happened. It's been a very long day.
So, why doesn't this autopsy report include the victim's time of death then?
Oh my god, she has a face.
It's really the most crucial detail.
Shocking telling words.
I was told not to write it.
By whom?
Huh. What? By whom?
Of course.
Mayor Strongheart, the Lord Chief Justice. He came.
You lost
Well,
a Pokemon battle against him, didn't you?
I didn't lose. He cheated.
You cheated by having an all-dragon team.
Lord Strongheart came here? I editorialized that.
Yeah,
sentence.
yeah, I was gonna say, thank you.
Yeah.
He said But from the witness statements about the gunshot, other evidence, it was obvious. The man clearly died at 4 p.m. on November the 1st. I definitely meant to say it right. When the gunshot was heard.
But that's not the time of death you wrote on the report. You didn't write anything. Was there some reason you didn't include it?
Dr. Gory, if you're hiding something under Lord Strongheart's instructions, then sooner or later, you're going to go the same way as your mother.
What?
Warnowski!
That's good.
Damn, son!
Give it here then.
Hmm? What's she scribbling so furiously?
I think she's telling us to go fuck ourselves.
100%.
There. He died at go fuck yourself o'clock.
You've written.
What she's written, tell us!
Indeterminate. Well, that's about
Well,
as helpful as a blow-up
thank you.
dartboard.
Mhm.
Accurate
Not
estimation.
quite sure what a dartboard is, but
Mm.
or why he was blowing up.
Mhm.
What do you mean by that? Why was the time of death indeterminate?
When the specimen was brought in, it was still fresh. So the time of death could easily have coincided when the gunshot. But there was one small discrepancy.
What discrepancy?
Some fried fish in the pocket of the specimen's overcoat. And that fish had started to rot.
Good old Gregson.
Oh, Greg.
Fucking love it. Jesus Christ.
Just keep his fish in the pocket of his coat.
Hmm.
What
Just
else do you
in the
think he would
pocket.
keep us?
Was good.
Mm.
What?
What?
If the victim liked fried fish, he presumably liked to eat it before it went up.
Well, yes. What are you really trying to say?
It's possible that someone tried to manipulate the apparent time of death.
No.
Manipulate the... Is that even
What?
possible to do?
Of course it is, you fucking dumbass. Theoretically, if you were to chill the body in ice, it could delay that putrefaction.
Oh man, somebody put him on ice.
And if the overcoat
That's
wasn't on the body at the time,
Then only the fish would have started to rot.
Imagine someone probably should have smelt that.
Hmm.
with today's science, it's not yet possible to determine if a body is chilled or not.
But today's science is advanced enough to let you freeze a corpse, it seems.
Hmm.
Surely. Doing a corpse like that would require an enormous electrical refrigerator.
I said, don't call me Shirley.
And I don't imagine many households in London are equipped with such a device.
Oh, definitely not. But maybe in a factory? Or some other special places?
How about a university? A medical university?
Hmm.
I don't recall seeing any factories or such like on Fresno Street, though. I wonder if the inspector's body had been chilled somehow. What might the actual time of death have been? It's a clumsy fucking sentence.
I couldn't say for sure. But at the most, it might mean a day earlier.
No.
In other words, it would corroborate your previous deduction, Mr. Naruhodo. That Inspector Gregson was killed a day before his body was discovered at a different location.
Did you inform Lord Strongheart of this possibility?
He simply said that there were no electrical refrigerators of that size in the vicinity.
Well informed.
Oh, yes, one other thing. It's something the governor of Barclay Prison told us. He said that your mother, Dr. Seiss, was responsible for confirming the death of the professor after his execution.
The professor.
Apparently, you always enjoyed listening to your mother's stories about her work, so we were wondering if you might know something about what happened 10 years ago.
That's not all, Mama said.
Sorry.
My mom carried out the autopsy of Clint Van Zeeks as well.
Ooh.
What? Really? The brother of Lord Van Zeeks, the professor's final victim.
The idea of carrying out an autopsy on a member of the aristocracy was completely unthinkable back then. But the detective in charge of the investigation insisted, and it was miraculously authorized.
That detective being Inspector Gregson, of course.
Quite an accomplishment for one man.
That autopsy provided the vital clue needed to arrest the killer. And Mama was there for that historic event. Definitely didn't plant any evidence on the court.
What does all this mean?
What does it mean? What does it all mean?
The numbers, Mason.
You know, that amazing autopsy happened right here, in this very room. Would you like me to recreate the professor and Clint Van Zeek? They both spent their final night before they're buried on that dissection table there.
Yikes.
So this
Yeah.
lab, Mama's lab, was instrumental in some of the country's most important events.
She really is proud of her mother.
In a creepy way.
I wonder if you'd tell us more about exactly what happened back then, Dr. Gory.
This is very oops all Ripley. The professor's execution was Mama's big first case. I definitely didn't mix those words up. She had to be in attendance at Barclay Prison's execution chamber and sign the certificate to confirm the convict's death. Mama is the best coroner in the world, you know. I was so proud of her.
But the execution didn't actually take place.
No. And worse still, Mama actually helped with the jailbreak. I didn't want to know.
Oh dear. You found out recently, you mean?
I believed in her, in Mama. But now I wonder if I'm starting down the same path as her.
You mean because you omitted the time of death on this autopsy report? But that's because Lord Stronghorn forbade you from including it.
Just like Mama. I'm sure she was coerced by somebody too.
Yes, that's my feeling as well.
There's no doubt that there were powerful forces at play 10 years ago. The execution couldn't have been staged without a lot of people at the prison knowing about it. Obviously, the prison governor had been involved as well. The big man with the little handcuffs? According to what he told us, he was tricked by the chief warder. He says he knew nothing about it. Of course he said that. I'd say the same thing.
Going nowhere fast.
Just who was behind that jailbreak all those years ago? You mentioned the autopsy of Clint Van Zieks.
It was at a time when carrying out autopsies of murder victims was very unusual.
But it's still not a practice that's observed in our country, even now.
It was just really weird to me.
What, autopsies?
Like, no, just like leaving a murder victim, just being like, yep, someone killed them. Let's go.
It turned out he was the professor's final victim. And when the autopsy was performed, Mama was present, although only as the secondary assistant. The person leading the procedure was called Dr. John H. Wilson.
Holy
So
shit.
John H. Wilson.
What?
The
Totally
turntable.
out.
Oh dear.
Oh
Everybody-
dear.
Everybody who mentions him, they remember that H.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's right. Hi, Daddy.
Oh
What
yikes!
was it
I forgot. I thought you were there, Iris.
hi. Hi, Iris.
You should go.
Iris, why don't you go look at that skeleton?
It's a good skeleton, but I'm still in the room.
Go look at the
And there was-
skeleton really hard.
Okay. And there was one other person present. The primary assistant. He was a visiting student from the Far East.
Oh, fucking hell.
Everyone be here.
Wait, a visiting student?
It must have been my father, Yushin Mitogaba.
I had no idea Professor Mikotoba had been involved in something so important.
But the outcome of that historic autopsy
Smile.
was the discovery of a vital piece of evidence that led to the capture of the professor. The professor.
So that's how they came to identify Genshin Asogi as the infamous mass murderer.
No one's actually explained why he's called the Professor.
No.
I imagine it's because he's Moriarty. Like, they're...
Like, yeah, but like it's such a shit serial killer name. The Professor.
Listen, I've been watching Prodigal Son, right? And the big bad is called the fucking Junkyard Killer in this season. So like, it could be so much worse.
Do you happen to know anything about that piece of evidence? Can you tell us any more?
The guy in Hannibal, he's called the fucking Tooth Fairy.
Would you like to see the records for yourself?
Yes,
Well,
please.
Would that be alright?
What's the point of keeping records if people can't look at them? They're filed under V at the back of those cupboards, with the other records from the last decade.
Thank you.
That's surprisingly helpful.
Yes.
Now stop disturbing me, I was in the middle of a live stream.
Let's see. Fanziks. That's strange.
Or is it not here?
What, Mr. Naruhodo?
They aren't here. There's nothing under Fanziks.
Of course.
There must be!
Perhaps somebody took them away?
No. No one's allowed to take documents related to the Professor case out of this room. But you're right. They're gone.
Well, when was the last time somebody looked at them? Do you remember?
It was... Oh, yes, I remember now. It was 2 years ago. A consulting detective came one day saying he'd like to see the records.
Bastard man.
Oh, Twink Boy. Twink Boy, I'm gonna murder you.
No, nothing. What?
Oh, consulting detective.
Sholmes!
No. You don't mean.
Herlock Sholmes was his name.
Oh no!
I'm going to kill him. Deep down I knew that was coming.
It might have been Herlock Sholmes. Do you think he stole the record?
Oh no. Surely not, Iris. That can't be right. It's absolutely right. It's definitely something he'd do. It's very in character for him. I bet they're just on his fucking bed.
They're just there.
Underneath 8
pinned
mugs.
to the wall.
Just on the
Covered in
desk, no one's going to
tea.
look at that anyway, are
Yeah,
they?
just on the desk. Been there this whole time.
Iris?
Oh,
Rena? I hope you don't mind, but
What is it, Iris?
I just remembered something very important I have to do.
Okay, you go do your thing.
I have to leave you now.
Bye, Iris.
I assume this means we're about to talk about
Oh,
Dad.
this is very sudden, Iris, and you are 10 years old. Well, we'll come with
Understood.
you then.
Still gonna travel across London and commit a murder on my own. There's no need. You and Reno can take your time here.
Really, I think we're done.
No, you stay here with the creepy murder person. Bye for now. Good luck.
Alright, well, off she fucks.
Fucking moves.
Oh!
Sorry, did you say this?
No. No, she didn't.
Ripley.
Rip, did you go for real?
Oh, did she say she was leaving?
Maybe. Iris said she was leaving.
All right.
Oh,
F.
the timing couldn't be any better, could it?
That's actually hilarious.
Oh, ow! Oh, God.
That's a Discord thing.
I just stabbed myself with a fucking
No.
scalpel.
Oh, God, wait, am I back?
Welcome
Yeah, you're back.
Hi, sorry. Oh, man.
It gets so
we're
much
fine.
mileage.
It does. It is indeed. But yeah, I hope we're fine. Fucking hell. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, little girl.
Oh, God.
You've been here before, haven't you?
Oh, dear.
Oh dear. Have you, Iris?
Yes, 2 years ago, when that detective came.
Oh, no.
You were with him, weren't you? You were a living specimen then, too.
I felt I was missing.
Yeah.
That's the way it usually works, yes?
Not for long.
Oh, dear.
Was I really don't remember. Anyway, sorry. I must admit.
Wait, Iris.
See you when I get out. The extra strong stuff, so you still asking questions.
What's the matter with her?
She stole a bunch of documents.
She's behaving really strangely all of a sudden. Rinasuke, you are actually so fucking tense.
Very dumb.
Well, in that case, we won't keep you any longer either.
It's been quite a while since I've had any visitors. This was really fun.
Oh.
But next time you come, I'd prefer it if you were ready for dissection.
Oh.
I can't make any promises. Sorry.
I like her, she's cute.
It's a bit strange that the records of Clint Van Ziek's autopsy have disappeared.
A bit strange.
But I think we've asked all we came to ask now.
Bit strange, innit?
It's a bit strange. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. She does look like she's streaming.
Strange, innit?
Like, she does look like she's streaming from that desk.
You know. I believe we visited.
But definitely looks like a game of
We've
us.
visited this place for some time.
Mm-hmm.
Go there.
Fucking hint.
Let's go over there.
Yeah, it looks like that's the place.
Place.
Let's go look at the crime scene.
Let's go.
I've actually been here yet.
No.
Since the trial.
Today.
Poppers?
No, man, no.
Fucking police are here.
Men,
Oh,
what a
what?
disappointment.
The police are still busily investigating in here then.
The officer's still looking at that plank.
Sorry.
But Gina's nowhere to be seen. Where is she?
Hopefully not here because Ripley's done all the talking.
Yes, it has been blissfully quiet, hasn't it? Perhaps
Does we
she's
help
just
here?
investigating on her own, practicing what her boss told her.
Ooh, that's a briefcase.
Well,
Hmm.
I expect she'll be back before too long. Shall we wait?
Actually, there's something different about this room since the last time we were here, isn't there?
I wonder if it's that case that seems to be suspiciously painted.
We could always use the time to investigate more thoroughly.
This little trunk wasn't here before, was it?
I think it belongs to a little elephant. Oh! It appears to be made of metal. It must be very heavy. I wonder to whom it belongs. Let's open it. There are some initials on the outside. Look. T.G.
Tobias
Quiet,
Gregson.
Gregson.
Let's ask one of the policemen if they know how it came to be here.
What do you think you're doing? I think that's actually, I think that's Gina.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
okay,
you're
there you
up
go.
again, Rip.
Oh, God fucking do it. I'm sorry, guys.
This is truly has been the monkey's paw episode.
It really has.
Yeah. Just like, oh man, I don't talk like that anymore. And no, it's just fucking
Here,
all
all the
Ripley's.
speaking
Have
roles
figure,
that you
all
have
the
put
speaking
on.
roles. Motherfucker.
Every accent you could conceivably do. Hey, what are you doing?
That's what, 5 characters?
Yeah.
It's not true, that is. Oh,
Is it?
Pardon me.
Gina!
Where were you hiding?
I've been learning.
I don't know.
Shows.
You leave. I don't know. You leave something unattended for a few seconds. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry has got his greedy eyes on it.
You're one to talk.
Yeah, that's mighty rich coming from the
Yeah.
Just a wild guess, Gina, but
What? Spit out, Odo.
is it fair to say that you've only owned the trunk since this morning's trial?
What? What are you trying to say? Come on. This trunk goes with me everywhere. Jesus. Have you been last year?
Trying not to incur your wrath, mainly.
Oh my god,
Okay.
it's all Ripley's. I'm so sorry.
How's your voice? Are you okay?
I'm actually doing okay. I've mostly been like drinking like a fuck ton of squash.
That's good.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
I'm doing alright.
Well, let us know.
You should hear them talking at the yard now. They should be ashamed of themselves. They're saying that it was the boss who killed all the bludgers.
Ah, you mean the whole Reaper thing?
Yeah. Apparently, the boss was investigating stuff that no one else at the yard knew nothing about. Stuff to do with all them criminals what got off scot-free.
Yes, the ones prosecuted by Lord Van Zeeks, who used bribery and corruption to evade conviction.
Well then, obviously, it was the blooming Reaper giving any orders, weren't it?
But why would people be suspecting Inspector Gregson of being involved in the killings?
I don't know, ask your mother.
Something to do in it.
Wow.
Yeah, just something. There was a notebook hidden in his office.
Oh no. This doesn't sound good.
Oh dear.
It had details about all the crimes that have been pegged as a Reaper's work.
What?
Jesus, get yours now.
No. Did you see it, Gina? Did you see that notebook?
They wouldn't see and let me! Because I'm just an apprentice, apparently. But it was me who found it. And even the boss.
That's right.
I was pretty miffed about it, so I sneaked Peter what it said anyway.
Oh.
That's our Gina.
Yeah, but we might have a problem. Yeah.
Hmm.
She was
So-
still.
So you managed to see what was written in Gregson's secret notebook anyway, did you?
Way I see it, it's my right to read what he wrote.
Say with a big smile on her face.
Hmm.
And what had he written, Gina? Fucking Christ.
Dates, times, places, names. A whole long list of them. More details about the bludgers supposed to have been done in by the Reaper.
But there could be an explanation for that. Perhaps it was a record of the inspector's investigations into the Reaper's activities.
Exactly! That's what I said! That's the first thing you'd think, right? As it happens, it was full of names I recognised anyway.
Well, the Reaper's targets were almost exclusively known leaders of London's criminal underworld.
Well, yeah, but there was one name right at the end that was a bit odd.
At the end of the list, you mean?
I'm pretty sure the date against it was the 31st of October.
Oh, the day before the inspector was found dead.
Oh shit! Halloween!
This is gonna be very relevant.
Hmm.
So, what was the
Yeah.
odd name?
It wasn't like a name I'd ever seen before. It was something like no dude, I can't remember it. Don't think it was an English name. Put it that way.
Oh boy.
Oh dear,
Maybe.
what a pity.
Oh no. There was something else too. I don't know if it matters, but the same name kept coming up over and over. Shin, it was. Don't suppose it means anything, but
Hmm.
Just
Uh-oh.
a tiny thing.
Just a little bit.
Did you say shin?
Eh? What? He doesn't?
Lord Van Zeeks knew the name too. He mentioned her as well. The woman who actually did the deeds. And now we find out her name appeared in Gregson's secret notebook.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
We haven't seen you for a little while, have we, Gina?
Well, of course not. I've been busy, haven't I? Investigating and that. The lads at the yard are trying to trace the boss's movements that day before it happened.
The day before. That would be the undercover investigation into the Red-Headed League, then.
Only your boss didn't go, did he? You found some code what was pretending to be him, didn't you, Oda?
Yes, it was Mr. Vigil who actually went to the park on Lime Street that day, posing as Gregson.
Sad boy.
Well, anyway, you ain't the only one turning stuff up. I've got my own ways of getting results.
Oh.
When me and my partner really get together, there's nothing we can't track down. Look at him, he's so cute.
Oh, little Toby, he's such a faithful friend. He's so fucking cute.
So, have you tracked anything down then?
What do you think, eh? Of course we have. Can't tell you that.
Oh.
That's in it. You look at his tail, oh my god.
Ugh.
Anyway, point is, if you lot ever need any help, you know who to turn to. What? Me and the hellhound here.
Oh, it's so cute. Look at his little eyebrows.
So cute.
He's got a serious face on. Look at his eyebrows.
He's so serious.
Right. Because he looks oh so hellish. Honest. The hell out. Gina, about your hellhound there.
Chief Inspector Toby, you mean? He's the pride of the force, he is.
In Japanese, police dog means something quite different, and it's not altogether nice to those involved in crime. But here in Britain, it's a wonderful compliment, it seems. For a canine, at least.
Jesus Christ.
It should be. After all, in the Great Exhibition case the other day, it was Toby here who managed to locate Trevor's workshop.
Maybe it's time for another demonstration of what this super dog can do, eh?
Do we have something the Chief Inspector could catch the scent of, I wonder?
The wig?
The wig?
Yeah, the wig, yeah.
Wig could work.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Yeah,
I think
The wig,
wig.
it seems.
I think the wig. I mean, they'll tell us. The game will tell us if we're wrong.
yeah.
Well, Chief Inspector Toby, if you wouldn't mind having a sniff of this.
It's Toby. Isn't it?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
He might be a little too keen, don't you think?
Oh
Oh god.
The Chief Inspector made short work of Gina there. Ah, look what he's gone to.
And you open it, and inside is shown.
Why is it just full?
Oh my, that trunk clearly still has a very strong scent.
of Inspector Greg's. I don't know why there was a pause.
In other words, it must have belonged to him.
Alright. It's a fair cop, I suppose.
No such
And
thing.
you nearly got away with it too, if it hadn't been for
If it weren't for
meddling
you meddling
kids.
kids. And this dumb dog.
You always speak so proudly of Chief Inspector Toby's nose and what it can achieve. Did it not cross your mind that he might identify something that was right next to us?
Fuck up, Cesaro. God. Yeah. That was a bit of a bloomer, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a bit.
That's enough now then, Gina.
Eh?
I think it's time you told us the truth about that trunk.
If only we had one of those fucking truth-telling stones.
Yeah.
The Magatama, if only.
Look at this rock.
Yeah, look at the rock. Good rock.
The rock knows your secrets.
You weren't like that. You just weren't.
What are you talking about?
I'm not going through that head of yours, but that ain't what happened.
Alright then, what did happen?
Well, like I said before, we were trying to trace the boss's movements. So I let Toby have a whiff of the boss's overcoat. And soon as I'd done that, he went off like a shot. Straight to that sandwich.
To a sandwich, not to a bag of chips.
Mr. Naruhodo, I believe Gina means the witness.
Oh, I forgot about that sandwich.
Yeah, he had it hidden between them wooden boardies. The boss's trunk.
Could have him on concealing evidence.
They call him Sandwich because of the sandwich board.
Sandwich board, yeah.
Yeah.
Back when... Yeah.
You mean when they heard the gun sound like a gunshot and all piled in here?
Exactly. He nabbed it from the scene.
Goodness.
Me and the chief inspector gave that sandwich a good grilling. You know what he said?
Oh, I thought it might fetch a good price, and the chap wouldn't be needing it anymore. That's all I did, nothing more, nothing less.
Would you think of it? Stealing a dead boss's stuff to flog.
Yeah, why don't you think of that?
So Miss Venus wasn't the only one to meddle with the scene of the crime, then.
Oh, could they?
So anyway, that's how it happened. It's a pretty decent trunk, so I figured I might as well make use of it. Is there something wrong with that, eh? Well,
Maybe you and Mr. Sandwich should try to find the answer to that question together.
Her face, she's not happy.
I think perhaps that trunk should be turned over to the police, don't you?
now, the police.
All right, then fucking open
the
it.
law.
Gina, if you wouldn't mind, could we maybe examine it?
I thought the law and the law won. Yeah, alright then. Do what you want with it.
Thank you. We shall make a detailed record of our examination of the evidence. Let's have a look at that.
Indeed.
Let's check out the junk in this
Oh,
house.
Oh,
Someone's hungry.
Brr.
Oh no. What's the matter with Toby? Why is he acting so aggressively towards me all of a sudden?
Mr. Naruhodo, be careful. It must be the trunk.
oh!
Oh god!
Ah!
Jesus Christ! Oh,
We need to add like a Markiplier reaction.
Mr.
is it
Naruhodo!
1987?
Mr. Naruhodo! Gina, quickly, hail a carriage. Fucking face has been torn off.
Oh my god, game over.
The most
Oh.
savage poodle in all of existence.
We had a good run, lads. We got the Toby ending.
I can't believe Naruhodo's fucking dead.
Yeah, weird way to end the game, but you know.
Dang. Gosh.
Oh, Mr. Naruhodo, are you alright?
Back home.
Mr. Sato.
Oh!
Hey, it's the twink!
It's the twink!
Detective Sholmes.
He's here!
He's got it!
Oh man, I missed you, you gay
His
bastard.
hair is grey again.
Ah, not just again at last. Blessed relief, my dear fellow. After all, it's just dead after a moderate licking by a small terrier. Most unseemly. What?
Holy
Me?
shit!
Must have fucking took out.
They're gonna get their money's worth out of that Sholmes falling over animation.
Oh, it's so funny.
What is or isn't seemly is irrelevant here, Mr. Sholmes.
Oh,
I'm so glad there's no lasting damage. How are you feeling? Sholmes, get
I'm
off the floor.
fine, thank you. Did you bring me back here?
Yes, I carried you on my big, strong arms.
Ah, what's this on my head? A bandage?
Sticky.
You gotta track the bees.
So sorry. Sadly, we
Sorry.
had no ice, so that's a compress of sugar water. Fuck's sake,
Sugar
Sholmes.
water?
Don't worry, Mr. Naruhodo. It's the birthday treatment my father told me.
Oh, thank you.
I never realised he's
So,
pointing
let us
with
take
his,
tea when you're feeling up to it.
his other
Sorry.
hand's pointing. And his other...
Hmm.
I never saw that before. I just thought he was
Have
just
you-
doing a wacky pose.
Never before seen the dab.
Hmm.
And of course, no sugar in the patient's cup. Only in the brain.
Ugh, the bump on my head is throbbing sweetly enough, don't worry.
Whenever you feel ready, then.
Sholmes is
Shows.
stood there. To do? What to do?
Can we examine that trunk yet?
Oh,
Oh,
I
you
suppose we
want
him
should.
in the background.
Are you alright, Mr. Naruhodo? It's
He's
rather
posing the
unusual
last
to
bit.
find ourselves here in the middle of our investigations.
Nerd.
It's just occurred to me that I might have forgotten something when we left this morning.
Please don't worry. As long as you continue to investigate thoroughly, you won't go far wrong.
Oh, yes, of course. Now let's get back to work as soon as possible.
Okay. I guess we can
Capitalism be a bitch like that.
Yes.
have a look at this.
Examine the trunk. How about we look
Ooh,
at that
there's
big
spots in
gash
there.
in the side?
It's a
Ooh.
yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Someone tried to open it badly.
Have you seen this huge gash across the side of the trunk here? It's gone right through
Actually-
the leather and into the metal behind.
That's not.
Gosh, for a metal chest like this to have been so badly damaged. Whatever made the gash must have struck the side of the trunk with considerable force.
I wonder how it happened.
That top bit doesn't taper off.
Hmm?
It just goes into the top. So feasibly, the trunk should have been
Open.
when that
Probably
gash was formed.
open.
Ah.
It couldn't possibly have come from, the barrel of a gun.
sword.
Oh.
Well, let's have a look inside.
Hey.
Okay. Papers.
What have we here?
What is it?
Left.
Look, there's something inside.
Ooh, let's see. It appears to be a passport authorizing him to travel overseas.
Was Inspector Gregson about to go on a trip abroad then?
He was about to be transferred to France, you dumb fuck.
Hmm.
Perhaps the date of the departure might tell us something. That was... Oh,
What is it?
it was, for travel on the 31st of October. Just one day before the incident.
You never
He was
travel on
Only
Halloween.
one day from retirement.
What? Really?
Oh, add that to the core record.
Nice.
Ooh, fun.
Gregson went to France the day before his body was discovered. He was going to go to France.
Going to go to France.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you can look at in there?
Do you see?
That's a
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, Ripley, I think you were right.
yeah.
I think that's the tip of a sword lodged there.
It is indeed.
Do you see that? There's something stuck in the side of the trunk there. It's glinting.
It looks like a fragment of metal of some sort. But it's wedged in so tightly, I can't remove it.
Well, don't cut yourself. You'd better leave it, I think.
That's all we have to say about that, is it?
Hmm. Might be relevant later.
Oh,
Who do we
okay.
know who goes around using swords?
Oh,
Ah!
Blood.
it's just about to click off
Look
as
at
well.
this. Look at this dark stain here. Do you think?
Yes, I'm afraid so. I think it's blood.
Ugh, I knew you were going to say that. So that presumably means...
That this was present at the scene when Inspector Gregson was killed. It's the most logical conclusion, yes.
Did you not see?
To think Gina's been carrying this around with her.
She probably thought it was jam or something.
Ah,
If you didn't know any better, I suppose it does look like a grease stain from all the fish and chips.
There you go.
Okay.
You know we're gonna say if it weren't
I mean,
scarlet red.
My dad, when he has a fish and a chip butty, he puts jam on it.
Oh, good lord.
okay.
Strawberry jam.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Strawberry. I think I'm not sure if he has a fish, but chip butty he puts strawberry jam on.
Listen, Alex's dad, I love you because you created Alex, but what?
But what? Well, let's go and dig tea, shall we? With everyone.
I'm so relieved you're alright. Let's have some fucking tea.
Sorry. Interesting
Ah!
soundtrack.
What? I
Boost?
Jesus
I'm-
fucking Christ.
I think that's German.
It is indeed.
I'm very concerned by this scene.
What on earth is going on in here? Did I hit my head? Did Toby hit my head so hard that I'm suddenly hallucinating?
I might be tripping.
Maybe.
I think those painkillers I took were stronger than I thought.
Hmm.
Shows.
He's basking in the music.
Ah, no, it's an old German folk song. A rather fine rendition, I think. I don't know what this voice is.
The shows.
The shows.
That is the least of my concerns right now.
Iris, did you kill someone again?
Iris, what's the matter?
Who is that sprawling, relaxed gentleman over there?
He is, judging by the cup in his hand, he is as high as the proverbial kite.
Too much of
Iris went on a
Iris's herbal
bender.
blend.
Man, we've been joking about this for so long and it's actually true.
Triple threat is what's happened
Iris,
in this room. Why are there
is
broken
she even
tiles?
listening?
She ain't listening.
Nice try, Sholmes. Nice try.
Please. I do apologise for troubling you whilst you're singing so merrily, but
He's singing?
to be kind enough to explain the situation. Appear to have invaded my house, got drunk.
He's wearing Kazuma's mask, by the way. I don't know if we noticed this.
Yeah, that feels weird.
What is going on?
Well,
Draw a
that
picture
worked.
that looks a bit like this for GCSE art. A crooning gentleman and a mute young girl. A rather tantalising juxtaposition.
My guy here is asleep, and that's very clearly coming from a gramophone.
One that appears to have incited the gods of deduction with me to find their voices too.
Oh, hell
no.
yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, hell yeah.
What?
Iris and Cesato
Yeah.
doing the same.
Oh shit.
Oh, Mr.
Oh.
Sholmes.
Mr. Sholmes, do you have to?
Oh dear. Do you mean?
The strains of reasoning within me are playing now as a delightful duet. One melody sings of a reunion full of nostalgia. Whilst the other, something, sorry, is a morose theme about the great secret you're trying so desperately to control, Iris. Conceal, in fact.
She's turned as white as a sheet.
So as usual, you've instantly seen to the very heart of the matter.
As usual.
Will be absolutely correct all the time.
And by my own oh, fucking hell. By the time my own brief performance is over, I feel sure this gentleman's song will reach its finale. So then, to Music Land, where all is sweetness and light and harmony. And delicacy, in fact, as well, because, obviously.
The motorbikes outside today are persistent.
Pray, do enjoy. Oh God, I'm sorry. Pray, do enjoy Sherlock Holmes' latest logic and reasoning spectacular. Great deduction.
Let's go.
They gave him a graphic without his hat.
There you go.
So I'm
We have a
sexy
bit of
without
attention to detail.
Firstly, we consider the gentleman's nationality. Clearly, he's a German with no grasp of the English language, something which will be immediately disproven. As evidenced by the Germanic song he sings, and his apparent inability to understand when asked to desist. So, why is the man here at all? And in apparently such and in such apparently high spirits? The answer, of course, Iris, is that he's pissed as a rat. I mean, what is clearly known to you? Indeed, we need only follow the gaze of those bright young eyes to unravel that particular part of this mystery. The reason for the man's mildly irritating warbling is revealed by the herbal tea. You've got him drunk. You obviously offered our German guest a couple of your latest herbal blend. The tea's delectable flavour has made the man's spirit soar, and also its alcohol, and resulted in this joyful ditty tumbling incessantly from his lips. He is asleep, Sholmes.
Fucking asleep, babe.
I eagerly await sampling the flavour myself, that I may join this fellow in a state of elation.
Oh my goodness.
Now, to the next question. Who exactly is this gentleman availing himself so something or other? Something. Right. Who exactly is this gentleman availing himself so thoroughly of the settee? Well, exactly. As it happens, a number of years ago now, a certain gentleman of German origin Yes, exactly. I engaged my services in the solving of a particularly delicate case. He required the retrieval of letters once sent to an acquaintance, one that might have proved, problematic, shall we say.
Oh, it's a scandal in Belgravia.
I don't know what you're talking about. In order to conceal his noble identity, he also arrived at my office in a mask. The gentleman's name was Wilhelm Gottschalk Sigismund. Fuck's sake. Wilhelm Gottschalk Sigismund von Obstein.
Wilhelm.
The King of Germany. Good.
Kaiser fucking Wilhelm, are you serious?
Wilhelm Gottschalk Sigismund von Obstein.
Sigismund?
Isn't it a scandal in Bohemia, not a scandal in Germany?
Yeah,
Scandal in Belgravia is the Stephen Moffat
yeah,
version.
BBC
it's the
version,
Stephen Moffat.
yeah.
It's Bohemia, though, yes.
Bohemian, he's not German.
No, but that's where the scandal takes place.
Yeah.
If memory serves, the mask worn by this gentleman is identical.
I mean, it's
Yes.
identical to the one Kazuma wears, but Like,
There can be no question. That mask belongs to the King of Germany.
I love how Iris looks genuinely worried for him.
Oh, so I need to issue a correction. It is actually the King of Bohemia in the original story.
Hmm.
Ah.
It would appear that His Majesty remembers the fine service that I afforded him.
And Bohemia is now part of the Czech Republic.
He decided to show his face again, once again. Hopefully, and all. What? Mask and all, in order to express his gratitude. A well-mannered monarch indeed! Wouldn't you agree, my dear fellow?
Iris
This
just
image.
shrugging.
Yeah, this image. It sums them up.
Um,
Iris absolutely agrees. What are you talking about? So the identity of this masked visitor is in fact my former client, the King of Germany. Indeed, his son is currently in London as well, enjoying the wonders of the Great Exhibition. God, is that still going on?
Yes, he keeps buying balloons at the witness stand.
Oh god.
Oh god, it
Oh,
keeps
no.
going.
Oh no.
He's still going.
Which leaves us with one remaining imponderable. You, yes, you, young Iris. But your apparently inexplicable silence is unable to hide the truth. Yes, the reason for your muteness is concealed inside that knapsack. 5-pound note, I believe. I must say, as your compatriot, I'm deeply saddened. That could make some way towards the pent. It would appear that you've allowed yourself to be bribed into silence by His Royal Highness.
I don't know.
Earning yourself some money in exchange for keeping quiet about the king's secret. And now the final piece of the puzzle. What is the secret you strive to hide with your silence? Iris.
Can I ask that we have like a really quick break because I really need to pee.
Yes.
Hmm.
OP.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
maybe a
cool.
drink
Thank
as
you.
well.
Yeah, me too. BRB.
BRB lads.
Okie dokie. I'll go grab a drink as well then. Pop it on here. Here we go. Alright, this song's a banger. I'll leave it on. Alright, BRB, BRB. I'm back.
As am I.
Hello. Was that also a G I heard?
Yes, I haven't left.
Hello. Oh, okay. How's the Overwatch?
Yeah. I was just faffing around in Hero Mastery while since I'm on Shomes. How's I don't know.
Hmm?
What?
What? Sorry?
What?
Is that what you said?
I don't know what you said.
Nothing?
He was wondering what you were saying.
Yes. Quite. So Shomes thinks that's the King of Germany has come and drunk Iris's tea and fallen asleep singing on the sofa, and she's been bribed by the King of Germany to keep silent about something, which he's
Yes.
about to tell us next.
Yes, I was there for that bit.
This might be the best one yet, just for how utterly fucking ludicrous it is.
It's just, what is he cooking?
Who let blood cook?
Don't let him in the kitchen. Yes, I'm sure we can solve this mystery. Runosuke. Yeah.
I'm going to get a lot of mileage out of that.
This is us about Shomes indeed. Oh, some great games. Great games yesterday.
Yeah.
Does this have anything to do with the case?
What?
This deduction? Not really, right?
No.
I feel like that is indeterminate until we actually unravel it all
Yes. I suppose so.
and figure out what the fuck it actually is as opposed to what Sean thinks it is.
What shows what he's
And
cooking.
then
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Welcome back.
Here. Oh, have it.
Thank you.
Sorry. Cherry cards.
All good. Well, shall we continue on?
Yeah,
Yes. Ah, yes. We need only follow that brief involuntary twitch of your eyes to find the answer. You were trying to abscond with a coffee cup. What? My favourite coffee cup, in fact. Or should I say, the handle of my favourite coffee cup?
It's one of the fucking things off the biscuits.
I didn't get a good look at it.
It appears that His High Spirited Highness broke it in the midst of his hijinks. Which leads us to the sad truth. My favourite coffee cup has been broken by the King of Germany! And you, Iris, you tried to conceal it from me!
Who let Holmes in? Who let Sholmes into his stash?
Took a bill sent by governmental channels to the German royal family for its replacement.
Oh my god.
He's going to bill
So sad. So
bill the
sad.
German royal family via governmental channels. Oh.
You're so sad.
Thus
This is so sad.
concludes
Alexa, play Despacito.
Charles' great deduction of this painful problem.
Oh dear.
Oh, he's back at it.
Yes. Oh.
With your silence as well. The fellow's jovial warbling rather rings in the ears, does it not?
Ha.
Mr. Sholmes, I must say something does rather trouble me.
What? Pray, Mr. Satu, do tell.
His Royal Highness doesn't appear to have moved a muscle since we arrived.
Chance you've said this and it just hasn't been picked up.
Yes. Ah. Ah.
And you haven't said a word either, Iris.
Ah.
Iris has not said a single word.
If Mr. Sholmes has it all right, you might as well own up to it now.
No, she ain't saying shit.
Well, reasoning isn't entirely without substance.
Yes.
I must admit.
And one other thing, Mr. Sholmes.
Yes. There's another grievance, Mr. Haranodo. Haranodo?
Haranodo.
Surely not. Who the fuck is Haranodo?
He is.
Mr.
High as a kite.
Haranodo.
Indeed I do. Well, I actually read the story of that case recently, the one you were just describing. And according to that, at least, it wasn't the King of Germany. It was the King of Bohemia.
Oh, there we go.
Shut up. Fitness, was it?
For fuck's sake.
I love him so much. Oh my god.
Yes, that's quite true. Master Gotts, the prince, testified to that in court. In his words, I have come to see the great exhibition all the way from my home in Bohemia.
It sounds exactly
Close
like him.
impression, Mrs.
Maybe he
Suffolk.
just lives in Bohemia. Maybe his palace is in Bohemia. I would ask you to keep that minor error to yourselves.
Mm?
Please
It's quite
continue
easy
the
to become a
line.
scandal.
Good lord. That's probably one of the biggest nod and winks that the scriptwriters have done yet.
That's so silly. I love
Hang on. There we go.
Oh, we got there in the end. Oh dear.
I believe, Mr. Naruhodo, it's our turn now to make some corrections to a number of minor errors that may have slipped in.
Yes, even Mr. Shums is willing to admit he might be slightly wider than Mark this time. Although it's clear that Iris is definitely hiding something. We need to find out the truth behind this mysterious scene.
Priorities shows.
What's a priority? The one truth
Please,
is
someone
more...
turn off that fucking gramophone.
Taylor driving me insane.
Something? Hmm? The one truth is incontrovertible. My favourite coffee cup. It's no more. Oh, you dramatic little bitch. So, shall we embark again? On a joint presentation of Herlock Sholmes' logic and reasoning spectacular?
Yay.
My
Course
turn.
correction, because Sholmes sucks balls.
Listen, what he does in his own time has no bearing on this.
Oh, no.
case.
We all know that he does that in his own time. This is specifically about his reasoning and deduction. Nonsense. As evidenced by the dramatic song he sings and his apparent inability to desist, even though it's really pissing me off.
Blah, 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 blah.
Reason for the man's mildly irritating warbling revealed by the herbal tea. So what, it's some mix of herbs that gives you the urge to sing?
Yes,
Goodness.
good lad.
I should like to try some.
And I'd like to hear your singing, but this man... Just how long does he intend to keep up with that tune, do you suppose?
As I said, he's been stock still the entire time. And if you look closely, his lips aren't moving either.
Ah,
Mhm.
so
I'm not sure what's actually responsible for the spirited singing, except maybe the gramophone behind him. But I suspect the answer lies at the end of Iris's gaze.
Well, it's an interesting pivot the camera's got going on here.
It is very much so.
Pivot!
Pivots.
It's the gramophone, right?
It is the
Yeah.
The main reason is the gramophone.
The reason for the man's mildly irritating warbling is revealed by the gramophone.
Sholmes just comes in.
The fucking close up.
Indeed, for no well-bred gentleman would break into an obscure folk song, and when making a social call, In other words, acting. It's just
Yes?
not singing at all. I can't believe this has happened. Who would ever have believed it?
I've just realized who it actually is.
Have you?
Yeah, the mustache is a giveaway.
Yeah, and the hat.
Please, 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 someone skip forward. I need this music to go away.
G.
What? It would appear the
It's
fellow is
you.
unconscious.
It's you.
So sorry. Just lost the ability to function, obviously.
Thank fuck.
So sorry. So sorry.
Ah, the music seems to have stopped now.
Thank God.
I ask you, Mr. Naruhodo,
Yes.
what kind of a man? Why would I have purchased a recording of that gibberish?
How should I know?
No, never mind. On with the deduction.
Who is this gentleman?
Who exactly is this gentleman who's here on the whatever? As it happens, a number of years ago now, certain gentlemen are German engagement that may prove problematic. Not to conceal the same identity as with my in a mask. The gentleman's name was Wilhelm Gottschalk Sigismund von Ormstein.
I think we
The King
told
of
him it's
Germany! If memory serves, the mask warmer is identical. There can be no question. The mask belongs to the King of Germany.
Although we've already established that it was actually the King of Bohemia.
It seems Mr. Sholmes intends to persist with his Germany theory for some reason.
It's almost as if it's a complete repeat of what he said before.
not.
Come to think of it, the young prince was wearing a mask as well, wasn't he?
Master Gotts, the boy whom you had in tears.
Don't remind me, or anyone else.
Do you suppose all members of the aristocracy of mainland Europe wear a mask?
I'm sure they do. Well, probably anyway. The point is that mask doesn't belong to any king.
No, that's right. As we well know. Oh, sorry. Because we can identify the true owner of this mask.
We can indeed.
Right now. There he is.
Fuck boy.
That's a boy.
It's-
That boy.
It is indeed.
Yes, there can be no question. That mask belongs to Kazuma's Sogi.
I think that could be a question. I have questions. In other words, my memory is... fuck's sake, Sholmes. My memory is sublimely unreliable.
Only you could try to make that sound positive.
It is positive.
Kazuma's
Having
mask has been
joyful time.
languishing on this metal chest for several days. Though that doesn't explain why the gentleman is wearing it now.
But it's now a simple matter. It's now a simple matter to determine our guest's true identity. After all, the gentleman is unconscious. Take the mask off. We need only excuse ourselves in advance. Gently lift the mask and peer beneath it.
Easier papa, Susato.
Hey, it's your dad.
Ugh.
I don't believe it.
Oh,
Father!
Father?
Father!
Chris's expression in the background.
No, I think not, Mr. Sholmes.
I think she recognizes her own father, Sholmes.
Mr. Sholmes.
Then it would appear our logic musing has once again revealed the truth. Sorry.
Oh, that's smoking finally
the
caught up with you.
The mysterious visitor. How dare you? What? I've never made such a mess of my whole life.
Oh,
Is my unconscious father, Yushin
Yes.
Mikotoba.
Good on.
Logic and reasoning, or just looking and saying?
Don't be mean about. Don't be mean about Edward's superpower.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm back to this nonsense.
Mm.
He's holding the cup. The cup's fine.
Yes.
So that's a £5 note poking out from Iris's knapsack, is it? No, it isn't.
Oh dear, I can't be sure. Most money that we encounter is in coin form.
I know. I'm not even sure if we've seen any banknotes here in Britain at all, have we?
But anyway, Father would never have paid money for Iris's silence.
He certainly seems like the silent type himself, though, judging by his present state. There must be some other reason for Iris's silence, I suppose.
Perhaps what Iris is trying so hard not to give away with her eyes is something entirely different.
Let's have a gander.
Where can we go?
Where's her gaze going?
Oh, it looks like she's looking like this way. Sorry?
Oh, look, the trunk is open.
Yeah.
Is it normally open? No,
I
right?
don't think so.
I mean, I doubt it would be a good coffee table if it was.
Oh, nice.
That's true.
This metal chest, it contains important documents, doesn't it?
Yes, details of all the cases Mr. Shums has worked on over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Written up by Iris's father, if I'm remembering correctly.
I see.
Iris insists that the chest is kept locked at all times. She's never once shown me inside.
Well, its contents are invaluable to her, I suppose, and entirely irreplaceable. But look at it now. The catch is unlocked for once.
Ah! So it is. That's hard to ignore.
Very. I've never seen that chest unlocked before, in all the time we've been staying here at Baker Street.
Alright,
All right,
so
then.
fucking chest again.
Yes, the reason for your muteness is concealed inside that metal chest.
Oh my god, Sholmes.
Sholmes cuts back in.
Excellent observation. Upon closer inspection, there is something different about the chest's appearance.
Oh my god.
It's kept locked at all times. Yet now the catch is open. Did this? Evidently, this has something to do with your refusal to speak, Iris. Please explain yourself. It's a simple enough matter to incite you to speak, I'm sure. A little bit of mild torture.
What?
What?
I merely
What?
need to open this chest.
Oh, Sholmes is
Oh,
okay.
James.
Animation.
That was not supposed to be for me.
That was strange. It definitely said Ryunosuke though.
Yeah, for some reason.
Here we go.
Oh.
It did say Ryunosuke. That was very weird.
Ripley?
Did it- Oh, for fuck's sake.
Iris is speaking again.
How the fuck are you not picking up? Oh my god! I think Mike's was having a heart attack.
You sound quite far away from your mic.
I am not.
Is it
Like, I'm
using the
very
right
close.
mic?
Yes, I am. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds. Because if it's not using the right mic, I'm going to be very disappointed. It's Twitch, the bastard.
Okay, how's that?
Hello.
Yeah, you've updated your audio equipment.
I have.
I'm sure you sounded like this earlier.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I mood just switched out for some reason. I don't know.
Huh.
No, you don't.
Oh. What?
What?
Oh, God.
Ow.
Oh,
Iris.
suddenly it all becomes clear.
Oh my god!
Ah.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Take a screenshot of that, please! Oh my god!
Yes, please, several.
Oh. He's resting in pieces. That man is dead. He's so sleepy.
Oh my god! Breathe!
He's...
Sorry. Oh my god.
Oh God, Christ Almighty!
Oh my god. Oh goodness. Oh.
The end of show. That's how Sholmes dies. Oh.
I can't believe Herlock Sholmes is fucking dead.
He's
Anyway.
fucking dead.
He's dead.
Never. They're fine. They're fine. I told you not to open it.
Ah, so you found your voice now, Iris. In other words, what just happened clearly reveals the truth here. Yes, the real reason for your silence until now is...
I'm fucking knocked out.
She's been a guilty little so-and-so.
I keep replaying the fucking animation in my head.
This is somewhat different to the usual dance of deduction you perform with Mr. Sholmes, isn't it? I wish I'd said that in a different way.
Well, he's left me alone on the ballroom floor, so I'm going to have to dance this next part solo.
What a bastard.
And anyway, I need to get to the bottom
Well,
of
I
this
saw,
for my
I
own
saw a
peace of
bright
mind.
light or something.
Now then, Iris isn't usually the silent type, so...
If only, eh?
You don't actually know the answer yet, despite the knowing point of that thing before.
Susato, how long have you known me? Miss Susato, sometimes a man needs to point his finger first and think later.
Oh, that sounds
Oh
remarkably
dear, oh
silly.
dear, oh dear.
Um,
And so your descendant will surely agree, since that's what he does.
It's the Naruhodo way.
well, if you say so, I think we'd better examine Iris more closely and try to rescue the situation then.
Okay. I mean,
Examine her.
No.
Skirts. knapsack.
Oh,
Key.
Key. She's got a key.
Yeah, it's the key. I
Keys.
love. Look at the little
Great Kingdom Hearts.
animals though.
Yeah, they're
Very
so
cute.
It's her and Sholmes.
Oh yeah, that's like, isn't that Hairlock or something?
Yeah.
I can't remember
Hairlock.
Iris's. But yeah, the key.
Yeah, it's the key.
Yes, the real reason for your silence until now is that key behind your back. When Mr. Shumps was thrown into the air before,
Here it is.
Yes.
just before you called out to try to stop him, you slipped something out of your mouth.
Oh man, she tried to.
That something is the key now in your hands.
The old
No doubt
Phoenix
the key to the
Wright.
chest.
So annoying, Renosuke.
You're so clever, Una.
She went the other way.
So now it's
Congratulations, you
clear.
had fought.
Thanks to Mr. Shumps' graphic demonstration, we can well imagine what happened here.
But
Professor Mikotoba also opened that metal chest only to be punched into the air and land sprawled on the city.
It's such an image,
They're
isn't it?
cuddling.
They look so happy.
They legit just have not moved.
But wait, that doesn't explain all the facts. What about the stylish scarf and the cup of tea? And above all, why would he be wearing Kazuma-sama's mask?
Did Iris play dress up after he was?
I think so. Yes.
Well, for those curious details, I can think of only one explanation. Clearly an unbelievable miracle took place in this room. Isn't that right, Iris?
Smug little face.
Consider how the room was arranged before this whole painful experience took place.
You've got to be joking.
When Professor Mikotoba opened the chest, completely unaware of what awaited him inside, the mask was flung into the air just as
Okay.
he was.
Well, this
Or
is
landed.
fully his fault for opening a chest with stuff on the lid. Who does that?
Mm-hmm.
You take the stuff off, otherwise it all goes on the floor. I spend my life like trying to avoid taking things off the lids of things and then being like, for fuck's sake, everything's on the floor again. What a twat. It's a mistake I've made.
The mask was flung into the air just as he was, only to land neatly on his face when it fell back down.
My opinion of Mikotoba has gone down now. I won't lie.
And the teacup's journey through the air ended when it caught on the unconscious professor's finger.
It's a tablecloth. Yes.
Pardon me. You mean to say that the stylish scarf?
Is actually just a tablecloth. This is the great detective's office, after all, a place of miraculous deductions.
Oh, Renosuke and start.
Yay!
Would you expect anything less?
I love them.
Cuties.
You're right. It happened exactly as you said. Brilliant, Bruno.
Thus concludes Ryunosuke Naruhodo's great deduction of this punchy puzzle.
Oh, get your fucking punny ass out of here.
Why don't I make a fresh pot of tea for us all?
Let's ignore the two unconscious men on the sofa. Oh, wish.
Oh shit.
Oh,
He's alive.
Love your performance, Mr. Naruhodo.
oh god, he's alive.
But in the final act of the show there, you rather missed everything of importance. You
Oh
dimwit.
Jesus.
Wash.
Oh,
Christ.
dear Lord.
More-
Yes.
Mr. Shows.
Because I haven't been in this whole episode and I'm feeling bereft. Therefore, I must commandeer vast quantities of attention.
Has been a very all-written episode. Well, James.
Well, Sholmes.
James.
No. No! If you'll cast your mind back to my earlier deduction, it's clearly that you're hiding a great secret. Something much more significant than the fact that, you know, you hate Wednesdays.
Don't play Overwatch and voice act, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a cautionary tale. It's a very cautionary tale.
Time, right? I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. I thought Mikotova's clearly been out for fucking ages.
She is? From the look on her face. Mr. Sholmes must be right. Whatever that great secret is, the cat isn't out of the bag yet. No, it's not. And actually, I was going to point this out. Riosuke completely glanced over the fact that that paper is
Giga
still
was-
pointing at her knapsack and we still don't know what it is.
Hmm.
So I put it to you again. You were attempting to abscond with that coffee cup.
It really is a shame about Mr. Sholmes' cup.
It
It must
is.
have been
It's
smashed
about
when
my
Professor
cup.
Mikitova opened the chest.
Oh dear. So many things seem to have been broken here.
But now that the deduction has taken a different direction, Iris doesn't seem to be trying to hide the broken cup anymore.
In other words, her great secret is something else.
Let's put our observational skills to work here. One final time, then. Turn it around now.
Go.
Whoa, hang on.
Oh,
Did you see
hang on.
that?
Into the tray.
Ooh.
Under the tray.
Case file.
Case
Knew it.
file.
Under the tray.
She ran as soon as we had that conversation with Gory. She
She
ran
went to
back
go
fucking
here
find
right there,
it.
to go and
The
find the case
sneaky
file that
little
she had
thing.
stolen 2 years ago, which was hiding inside in the chest.
Mm.
Oh man.
Ah, look. There seem to be more papers there. Is Iris trying to hide them underneath the tray?
The insignia, Mr. Naruto. It's an official Scotland Yard document.
What? Why would Iris have
We must ask her.
an official Scotland Yard document?
Yeah.
You were attempting to abscond with that case file.
Refuse to speak any more without a lawyer present.
Wait, fortunate for you, there is one present.
Well done.
I mean,
Jones.
Iris.
I count Susato as a lawyer. She deserves to be up on stage.
She is 100% a lawyer.
Fuck me, I love Jasmine tea.
Iris, as you
Good.
know very well, you
Correct.
mustn't play Overwatch and voice act at the same time. Nothing escapes the attention of a great detective.
Oh
We visited Scotland Yard's autopsy laboratory earlier today. And Dr. Gory informed us that the autopsy
the
report of
Chandler.
Clint Van Zeeks had gone missing.
Mhm.
Clint Van Zeeks. Yes.
Do you seem to recall?
I do recall, yes, I do seem to recall some shite. Some years ago, I asked the same question. Oh no, what? For God's sake, pay attention. Some years ago, I asked you the report in question. You were with me, weren't you, Iris? Weren't you? Weren't you, dickhead? I mean, tiny child?
You mean it was you, Iris?
Yes, it was me.
So those papers you have there are...
baby girl, no.
Oh,
We've really got to stop, like,
Poor
breaking people,
baby.
mentally breaking
Traumatizing
people.
people, yes.
Yeah, she doesn't deserve it.
It's all right, Iris. I've
Especially small
adopted you.
children.
Mhm.
You're my child now.
Mhm.
And it's way past your bedtime.
It's like,
In truth, no one's on the bot. It's very distressing. I would like to have thought I could have predicted the booby-trapped chest. Fortunately, I'm not the man I once was.
The chaos.
he's dead.
It has completely caught me. Something by
Off guard.
surprise. Form 3
Off
HP.
guard.
Yep. But it caught me completely off guard. I was very nearly the late consulting detective Herlock Sholmes. Dead.
I'm sorry, Hurley.
It was pretty funny though.
So you mean this autopsy report really is?
I took it from the lab. Even though I knew it was very important. Oh, sorry. Was there something in it that troubled you, Iris?
We should already know that there was something in it that troubled her.
The author.
Not exactly something that troubled me. Something I'd been looking for. When I saw this report, when I saw the writing in it, I knew it was Daddy's.
Oh, fuck.
The writing.
Your father's writing? What do you really mean?
Iris? It must be something that's hard for her to talk about.
What do you want?
Forgive me for interrupting yet again, my dear fellows.
No.
Mr. Sholmes, what is it?
Is he coming too?
Yes. I feel as though the poor unconscious gentleman on the settee has been given something has been somewhat forgotten. Poor Mikatoba.
I'm sorry. That was,
Yeah,
that was
agreed.
a mouthful
Stop
of
drinking
tea.
tea, Sasato.
Oh, Father!
Yeah, we should move him.
Yeah.
We should find our guest somewhere more peaceful to rest. My bed. I mean, what?
Excuse me.
Excuse
Honey?
me.
Can you not be such a rampant bot for 5 fucking seconds?
No, that's all I have.
Yes.
Would you be so kind as to lend him your bed? We must do our very best to make him feel
Bed.
comfortable.
Freudian slip there.
That's pretty Freudian.
Our bed. I mean,
Ma-
what? Whose bed?
Ma'am, your Freudian slip is showing.
Yes, sorry. Can't help it.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll help you carry him up.
So will I. I'm stronger than both of you combined.
No, I can manage alone, thank you. You have tea to enjoy, and I want to manhandle this man alone. I mean, we wouldn't want Iris's brew to stew.
He's fully unconscious, you creep.
Because there's no better way to make the professor comfortable than dragging him upstairs like a trunk.
Yeah, perhaps.
I wonder if that was deliberate.
What? Maybe. Or maybe he just wants time alone to stroke Mikotopa's moustache.
Oh my god.
Maybe Mr.
not
Jones
creepy.
is making himself
It's normal.
scarce to give Iris the chance to talk more freely.
I sincerely hope that's the case.
And
We
not to
must-
stroke someone's mustache.
Oh my
Mustache.
god. We must use this opportunity to talk with Iris. And find out what's going on.
What's going on?
But I suggest we will have to leave that until the next
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
That's-
Indeed.
He's very.
I
he's
got
very
got
late.
to be up early.
Yeah.
Well, we are very close
nearly-
to
we're
the end
nearly
of part
there.
4.
We did a good job.
Yeah, we got through quite a lot.
Nice.
Proud of us.
Good. Yeah.
Rip.
I mean,
Did.
You really had a gargantuan
Got
task
through
this week.
oh man.
Yeah, good
Oh,
job.
boy.
Very good
I'm
job.
surprised that my voice is not wrecked.
If you're
That's a win.
drinking a lot, you'll probably be okay.
Especially after Kazuma. Like, fuck me.
You did good. That was the Ripley special.
The
That was the Ripley
special.
special.
Yeah.
Like, the amount of times I've had, like, 2 lines or 0 in an episode.
I feel like we, apart from Tony, because he's always busy being
Mm.
risky,
Yeah.
and Aaron doesn't often get an episode alone, but the rest of us have kind of had, at least at some point, have had an episode that's quite us heavy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
I mean, I had
Finally
Phoenix
time.
trilogy, so that was enough.
Yeah. But yeah, I got with that. It was finally my time.
That was your
You
time.
got your money's worth
Proud
and
of you,
then some.
babe.
Really fucking did. Oof.
That's
Thank
your
you, thank you.
that's your like repertoire link to send to when you audition for anything. There you go. You send him the
That's my
voice.
fucking show reel. Just like, a creepy goth Lolita and pop me out urchin, sexy anime bad boy.
Yeah, Barry Cade. Can't forget about Caden.
Yeah. Thank you for enjoying the Ripley special.
It was an honour. So yeah, when we come back, we'll have a chat with Iris, figure out the last bits here.
Yeah.
Presumably have a chat with Mikotoba at some point.
Yeah.
He's just fucking dead.
He's,
Oh,
fully
dead.
just dead.
Yeah, show him
He's dead.
survives.
We have to cover up a murder in the next episode.
Yeah, well, thank you for playing, everyone.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Good night, all.
Night,
Night, lads.
Good nighty night.
Sleep well. Have a wonderful week.
Yes.
Love
good
you
night.
all.
Love you
Love
all.
you all.
When we come back, we'll
Oh, good
finish
night.
episode 4 and probably start episode 5.
Yay!
Like, almost certainly.
Yeah.
Right.
Good night, lads.
See
Night-night.
ya.
All the best. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.